So this happened. Ooh boy. Oh boy. DC, you're not giving me a lot of confidence here. Oh man. Warner Brothers more so. You're not. Oh man. I've been very optimistic about this film through and through. This time, and again, I'm going to remain optimistic and just one of those wait and see kind of moments. Again, it's the same thing with. I'm very optimistic about Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. Optimistic about Wonder Woman. This just came out of nowhere. Like, did anyone think this was going to happen? All right, if you don't know yet, because apparently today it's been later tonight, as of this recording, it's been officially confirmed that stage actor Ray Fisher is going to play Victor Stone, aka Cyborg, in the Superman Batman movie. At this point, just call it Justice League. You've got Superman, you've got Batman, you now have they announced Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. And now you have Vic Stone in here as well. Now the thing is that they said they cast Vic Stone. They never said he's going to be Cyborg. So my bet, it could be, for all we know, a cameo. It could be that he's working for Vic's father or Vic himself, depending, because they aged him up a bit. And I looked at a picture of Ray Fisher, who again I don't think he's done any movie work, because they just said he's a stage actor. So I think this is like his big opening moment. And I've always been a supporter of, new faces and all that, and he looks a little older, so maybe they're going to try to make Vic Stone older than being a teenager. So maybe what happens is that maybe they'll bring in Star Labs or have Vic Stone working at LexCorp, and later on make him Cyborg. And hopefully the story of Cyborg won't be a subplot in this movie, because couldn't we have just gotten Superman and Batman? Was that too much to ask? I don't know. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, Zola, there's so many DC characters in here. Why are you... you were okay with, Lex Luthor and Wonder Woman. Well, Lex Luthor being an obvious Superman character. But you're okay with Wonder Woman. Why are you kind of getting mad at this idea? I'm not mad at this idea. I'm just kind of like, what? That's my impression right now. I'm just kind of like, what? What? Why? That's actually the more so of what's going on in my mind. Why do we need Cyborg in the Superman Batman film? If you're just going to make it a Justice League film, just call it Justice League. In fact, I'm betting you that this Comic-Con we're going to get the official title for the Superman Batman movie, or let's just call it a DC movie. Let's just call it the DC film. So for the next DC film, I'm betting that we're going to get the official title at this year's Comic-Con. If not I'm pretty sure, they would probably give it a name by now, because I think it would be kind of dumb just to wait until until the 2015 Comic-Con and say, oh, here's the name of the title of the movie that we're probably showing previews for. Maybe they probably wouldn't. Maybe they would. Maybe, because knowing WB's marketing schedule, marketing ideas, and I put that term loosely, they probably would give it. They would even tell you the title until the next year. So who knows at this point. Now, getting back to Cyborg after that little weird rant that I'm now looking back on with confusion. I'm again going to be optimistic. Again, they never said he's going to be They didn't say outright that he's going to be Cyborg. At least from the news articles that I read. Maybe he will be Cyborg, but all they said is that he's playing Victor Stone, and I know probably in other newscasting they said that he is playing Cyborg, but other ones I'm hearing that he's just cast as Vic Stone. What I'm betting, that's what my personal little theory is, that maybe he's just Victor Stone in this movie, and then maybe later on they'll bring in Cyborg. My thing, again, is why have Cyborg in here if this was meant to be a Superman-Batman film, or are you just going to make it a Justice League film? When they officially announce Aquaman or Flash, then I'm gonna start saying, yeah, this is a Justice League film, isn't it, guys? So that's my thinking on it right now, is that we now have Cyborg, but again, for all we know, it could be just a cameo. But then again, Cyborg's a pretty known name. You know, I don't know why DC has this weird fixation to pick certain characters and teams and throw them in your face. I mean, I love Cyborg. I love Teen Titans as much as the next guy. And I love the character evolution of Cyborg. My thing, though, has always been, why couldn't he have just been a Teen Titan, then make him a Justice League member? I've always been a fan of, you know, him growing up and becoming a member of the Justice League, kind of evolving from Teen Titans. That's kind of my thing, is like, and also, what is their obsession with just picking out Cyborg and, you know, someone else, like, and people have said, and DC had this, one time DC had this weird compliment of, you know, we don't really have a lot of black characters to support us. I'm like, really? You forget Jon Stewart? You know, and if that's really your marketing, DC, then why not just have, like, Black Lightning, or, you know, Static Shock's really popular. I love Static Shock and, you know, Jon Stewart and all of them. So why suddenly fixate on that? And also, I want to know DC's weird fixation with Suicide Squad lately. I'm just saying. Anyway, I love Cyborg. It's just weird that DC has this weird obsession with Cyborg and the Suicide Squad, for that matter. If they announce Suicide Squad, I'm just going to throw up my arms and go, done! I'm just saying. Like, Suicide Squad will be in this film. Y'all. Anyway, I am very optimistic about this. But on the other hand, at the same time, I'm kind of like, why? That's my big thing here. I'm not so much angry as I am confused. I know I've kind of said that. I've kind of had this weird back and forth with this video. But the main thing is that I'm just confused. I don't understand why we need Cyborg if this was meant to be a Superman-Batman film. And that's the same thing with when I was talking about Wonder Woman with Mount Vernon Kid and Pop Culture Diva, was why can't Wonder Woman have her own film in this? And yeah. I'm trying my best to wrap my head around this, but who knows? Maybe he will be Cyborg in this film from the get-go, or, you know, maybe he'll just be Vic Stone and then have an accident, then, Cyborg for a Justice League film. Who knows? I really don't know. But that's what my current theory is that he's just going to be Vic Stone and then gets into an accident, and then later on you see him come back as Cyborg. What I'm also hoping is that they don't make him the replacement for John Henry Irons, Steel. I hope they don't make him a substitute, substitute Steel for him, because that would just be kind of weird. Because again, I am cool with the whole maybe he's working with his father or working himself. Because obviously Ray Fisher, I saw a picture of him, and he looks a little older to be he's young enough to be that character, but he looks kind of. And I know, Jesse Eisenberg can play a teenager and all that. Well, this guy looks like he's old. Like I don't think he could pull off the whole young act. But again, acting. This is kind of a weird double-edged sword, because again, I really am optimistic. At the same time, I'm just like, why? I don't know. Would I like to see Cyborg in movies? Yeah, but truth be told, I would rather like to see Cyborg in a Teen Titans film, because let's face it, Cyborg was a major member of the Teen Titans when George Perez and Marv Wolfman took over. He wasn't an original Titan, going by comic book standards, pre-52 wise. But I think if you wanted to bring in Cyborg, why not just have him in a Teen Titans film? I'm pretty sure a Teen Titans movie, live action or otherwise, would get people in seats. I know it. For me, it would. So yeah, I'm not angry. Again, I'm just confused. I really like Cyborg, and I know that sounds weird. That I've just been. It almost sounds like I'm shitting on this idea, but I'm not. I'm just optimistic. At the same time, I'm kind of like, I thought it was just a Superman-Batman movie. What the fuck? It's kind of like finding, getting a deadline for a SAT, and then and then they kind of just spring out other stuff at you. Oh well, this is your SAT right here. It's like, oh okay. Also, also we're gonna give you a pop quiz later on, what? And also, I don't know where I'm going with this joke. Screw it. I'm not even good. I'm not good with analogies. My apologies. So yeah. Anyway, I'm on the fence. In short, I'm on the fence about this. I really am. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think of Cyborg being in the Superman Batman movie. Let's just call it let's just call it the not Justice League movie for right now. So what do you think of Cyborg being in the not Justice League movie? Do you guys like the idea? You guys hate the idea? What do you think of the actor playing him? I think he looks built enough to play Cyborg. That was a joke. I noticed my own pun there. Built. Yeah, that was stupid. Sorry. He looks built enough, and I could see him in like armor and stuff, or whatever they're going to, or motion capture, or whatever the hell they're going to use if they make him Cyborg in the movie. But yeah. Anyway, once again, what do you guys think of this? Do you guys like it, hate it? Let me know. Anyway, once again, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.